Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this small and cute traveling bag. So these are my fabrics that I use. And then I cut 2 pieces of that fabric, and then I also cut some baiting. Then I went on to just go and stitch along those zigzag lines just to get that quilted effect, because I really wanted the bag to have some volume to it, so I decided to quilt instead and not to use interfacing. And then I now took my red pieces. These are for the side pockets. Then I also cut equal pieces of interfacing. This is just normal light interfacing or filing. Then I went on to iron that on using my iron. I ironed both pieces. After I'd ironed both pieces, I now went on to fold the pieces in half and then ironed them some more. Then I now went on to the sewing machine, and then I just stitched on the side just like that on the folded edge. So now I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. And then I now went back to my big pieces. Then I put that side pocket on top of the big piece, and I made sure that it's well centered. And I just used my ruler for this. Then I pinned it down. Then I also did the same thing for the other piece. So there are my 2 big pieces with my side pockets already pinned down. Then immediately and then I ironed the interfacing onto the handles. And then I folded the edges like that, and also folded it in half and ironed. Then I went to the sewing machine, and then I sewed that open edge shut. Then I took my handles now, and then I put them back onto the big piece, and then I pinned them down. So there are my 2 pieces, and then I went on to stitch just like that. After stitching, this is what it looks like, and this is how the bag looks like. Then I went straight to make the side pieces of the bag, and I cut these small square pieces of fabric, and I also cut some baiting, and then I went on to quilt. I now made a pocket for the other side, and I used this small red piece of fabric, and then I made like sort of like a black and white binding with the other cotton fabric, with the chevron fabric. Then I attached it to the side piece, and then I just stitched right round. To make the other side piece, I wanted to put a zip on that side, so I cut these pieces of fabric, and then I also cut my zip to that same width of the fabric. Then I used these 2x2 pieces of fabric, and then I put them on both ends of the zip, and then I just pinned everything down, and then I went on to stitch. After stitching, I did iron it to make it flat and easier to work with. And then I now attached the zip just like that. And mind you, I use a zipper foot when I am putting zips. Then I attached the other fabrics onto the other side and stitched as well. So when I turn it inside out, that is what it looks like. Or then I also top stitched the zip. So that is how the end product looks like. And then I took back the fabric with the zip, and then I put it on my side piece, and then I just stitched right round. Then before I attached the side pieces, I had to make the bottom part of the bag, and I just did the same thing that I did with the other pieces, except on this one I just marked about 2-inch apart lines that I used to kilt. Then I folded the handles of the bag and pinned them so that they don't get in the way when I'm sewing. Then I now started to attach the bottom piece and just sewed it down.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew, restless every
So I attached those 3 pieces, the 2 side pieces and the bottom piece. Now I had to prepare my side pieces, and I had to make the top rounded, and I just did that by folding the first side piece in half. Then I took my curved ruler and then I drew a curve on the edge, and then I cut out, and that is the shape that I had. Then I used that one to now cut the shape of the other side piece. Then I now attached my 2 side pieces.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies. so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as
and put pins as I went along.
it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over, feel the darkness take control.
Then I also attached the other side piece for the other side. After stitching, that is what it looks like. And then I now attached my zip. So after attaching the zip, after sewing the zip down, you can also top stitch the zip. Before I turn the bag inside out, I had to make the lining, and I just cut the same pieces that I cut using the same dimensions, the four sides of the bag and the bottom of the bag, using the same dimensions that I had cut for the outer layer of the bag. And then I just combined all of them, except on the part of the zip, you just basically fold it and iron before you attach everything together. Then when I turn it inside out, that is what it looks like. And then I now inserted my bag into the lining, and then I aligned everything near the zip and put these little pegs. Then I now went on to stitch and do like sort of like a hemming stitch on this part. After that, I turned the bag inside out, and that is what it looks like. I really like the shape that it has, and it's very steady and strong. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm also going to leave the link of the tutorial that I followed in the description box. Even though I made a few changes, I'm just going to leave it so that you guys can check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope I see you again in my next videos. Bye.